Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Sacred Pause meditation. So, I hope you're enjoying these meditations. They really are from the heart, through the heart, to the heart. So, wherever you are in the world, in your own way, if you've not opened sacred space, please take a moment to just open sacred space. Open the directions or call in your spirit guides, your power animals. Even if you don't know that you have spirit guides, of course you do, everybody does. Whether you are religious or spiritual, these meditations are completely just for you. There's no denominations here. They are, as I say, purely from the heart. So, speaking from the heart, just make yourselves comfortable. I'm going to set an intention for each of you to allow the flow of loving kindness. There are so many misconceptions around love. The slushy mushy stuff, the chocolates, wine, champagne and strawberries, which are lovely in and of themselves, but just because somebody gives you strawberries and champagne doesn't mean they love you. If any of you are really interested in a beautiful book to read about love, there's a beautiful book by Elif Shafak, The 40 Rules of Love, or of course The Invitation, a very well-known book by Oriah Mountain Dreamer. So back to the meditation. Sorry to digress slightly there. Just get yourselves comfortable. Maybe put a blanket or a shawl around your legs or around your knees. Wherever you are, just imagine you're in the most comfortable place you can be. Make yourself very comfortable. In meditation, to get the main things out of meditation, whether you know about the chakras or not, the chakras are situated on the spine, front and back. So generally, if we sit with a straight back, so the energy can move up and down the chakras, or if we lie down is even better, of course. People may well fall asleep, and if you feel you want to lock the doors, because indeed you may well fall asleep, then just do so. So when you're ready, just take your attention to your breath. And once again, welcome to all of you. A warm welcome from me and Peter across the globe. This is our home. This is our planet. And she needs some tender loving care at this time, just as we all do. So just go inwards. Whether you're an experienced meditator or you're a beginner, there's no disparity here. Nobody's here to judge, or it's not a competition, it's personal to you. So just go within that heart space and just feel into the heart. We all know what love is, of course. And the love that I'm talking about today is the love of truth, the unconditional love, true loving kindness, the bountiful love that's without restrictions, without limits. So I want you to imagine, whether you believe in angels or spirit guides or power animals or anything else, just imagine you're in a very sacred space. And imagine you're in a sacred bubble. Maybe you're on Aladdin's magic carpet. This is your meditation. It's all about you. And we're going to journey to the beautiful planet Venus that represents the heart, that was named after the goddess of love. And in our sacred bubble, we are perfectly safe and secure as we travel around or to this planet. feel the love from this center. We feel it oozing through the heart center. And the heart center has 12 different smaller parts to the chakra. So the main heart chakra is green. The second is pink. Third is gold. And the other colours include turquoise and silver. There are many more. There are no wrongs and rights here. This is your meditation. So you may be surrounded by a huge rainbow. You may be surrounded by green. And I want you to take a moment to really focus right into the heart. And the colour green has the most tones, hues, and shades of all the spectrum. And I just wonder, maybe, just maybe, that when we look at flowers and trees and shrubs and all the different shades of green, I wonder if that's Mother Earth manifesting the love back to ourselves. I want you to think about the love in your life, or the love of your life. Maybe you've married your best friend, you are married to your beloved sacred one. Maybe you have children who are the love of your life, or pets or animals. Maybe you have a farm. And just take a moment to be aware of how much love you've given away. Willingly, of course. And just take a moment to allow yourself permission to receive love back into the heart. And it may be that you feel that like an arrow right into your heart space. But balance is essential in all aspects of life. Like a boomerang, the love we give away must be returned to us. And of course, it's beautiful when we receive that love back without expectations, with a purity. So just take a moment to be aware of the movement in your heart center, perhaps. Take a moment to think about self-realization of love and being aware that we need, all of us, to be our own best friend. By focusing on love, by having passion in what we do, and by putting love into everything that we do and everything that we have, we can change so many things. And just take a moment to focus on those words. Think about the love you have for your favourite pair of jeans, your favourite jumper, favourite shirt, favourite dress, favourite shoes, for your best friend, for yourself. And on this planet, Venus, take the time to be aware of how much love you have for Venus itself and for the Earth, who really needs our love at the moment, just as we all, of course, need her love in return. And just feel that connection. Really feel into that love. And as you feel into that love, just be aware of the love that you have in your soul, in your heart, in your being, for yourself, for those around you. Of course, on a soul-to-soul level, we all love one another. even if it seems at times that we have conflict. We are simply spiritual beings learning from one another. So take a moment to think about putting love into your home, love into your garden, love into your cooking, into your food. Think of the love that the blackbird sings in the morning as you awake. Think of the love that comes from the sun as she rises over the mountains in the morning. And just take a moment to be aware of all the love that your physical body has for you as it pumps the blood from the heart all around the body to the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes, the tips of your nose, and the tips of your ears. And just focus on love for a moment, because love is life and life is love. Maybe you can hear the birds singing in the background as the sun begins to set here in Geneva in Switzerland. Feel the joy and the radiance from the birds. Take a moment to think of what love means to you. Maybe compassion, forgiveness, peace, loving kindness, grace, and so much more. Think of a world where we focused on love alone, where we focused on forgiveness and compassion, where we focused on acceptance, peace, grace, where we encouraged one another because we loved one another enough to encourage one another in the best and most beautiful ways. Allow yourself to feel the love that radiates through the veins in your body, through the arteries, through all of the heart. Allow Venus to touch your whole soul. And imagine that as a group, we all stand holding hands around the planet with loving kindness, with a common intention to bring love, to bring peace. And on the planet, Venus, one of the beautiful mountains, is called Mayat Mons. This is named after the Egyptian goddess of truth and justice. So let's imagine bringing truth and justice, and of course wisdom. And just stay in that space with loving kindness. And I'll leave you in the meditation for a few moments to experience these wonderful, powerful, positive sensations. And imagine all the places around the planet that need to be filled with love. Maybe the fields where once there was a battle. Maybe the concentration camps. Maybe a mental hospital or a physical hospital where there has been no love, or perhaps just very little. And just take a moment to imagine the whole planet lighting up with the power of loving kindness. Imagine your homes being filled with loving kindness. What a different world it would be if everybody could see energy and feel the love more. If it was respected as it should be, as the ancients used to respect this beautiful, powerful emotion. So of course, at any time, if you want to stay in meditation, then just do so. You stay as long as you want. And you can set an intention that you can come into this meditation at any given moment in time. You can set an intention that you come back into this place, revisit Venus in your dream time. And for those of you that are going to come back into your present time right now, just begin to wriggle your toes, begin to wriggle your fingers. And when you're ready in your own time, just take your attention to your breath. Take 3 deep breaths in and allow yourself gently to come back into the present so that you're fully focused, grounded, balanced and centered. Namaste, dear friends. Namaste. Om Shanti.